Funding provided by
With our Iowa roots and Midwestern values, Farmers Mutual Hale is committed to offering innovative farm insurance for America's farmers, just as we have for 6 generations. Farmers Mutual Hale, America's crop insurance company.
Fareway Meat and Grocery. For more than 80 years, Fareway has been proud to be an active part of the communities we serve. Learn more at fareway.com.
Musco Lighting is honored to support Iowa PBS. We're an Iowa company that lights local schools, community fields, and stadiums, arenas, and venues in more than 125 countries. While our reach is global, our commitment is local.
From the home of the Floyd of Rosedale, right next to the water park here in Fort Dodge, Iowa, just up north. It's time to hand out another 2025 softball state championship title trophy. It is the Class 5A matchup. And this is your classic, Allie. Number 1, Waukee Northwest against number 2, Linn-Mar. The top 2 seeds advance all the way to the final. She's Allie Kappert, I am Brad Wells, and Allie, Linn-Mar comes out of eastern Iowa, the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, Dubuque, Cedar Falls, Waterloo schools, and for Waukee Northwest, that CIML league that's always so tough. These two teams, since they got here to state, have been on a collision course, and we're finally there.
And these two teams actually have a very similar style of play. They have very, very strong pitchers in the circles. I can't wait to see that matchup today.
It's going to be a lot of fun as we learn a little bit more about each of these teams. We take a look at Linn-Mar as they have a second-year head coach leading them into the state tournament for the 9th time, and making just their 2nd appearance in a state championship game. Senior pitcher Emily Caranda, you talked about her 200 strikeouts on the season. She's been great.
She's been phenomenal this entire state tournament. Has 17 strikeouts on the tournament, but she does it at the plate as well with a .448 batting average.
She's coming off an injury, as is fellow senior Emma Barnes, the shortstop. Both missed last year. They were not ranked in the preseason poll, and these kids had a little chip on their shoulder because of that. Those two are difference makers on this team. Meanwhile, for the top-seeded, top-ranked Waukee Northwest Wolves, it's their 4th straight trip to state. Every year this school has been in its existence, they've been at the state softball tournament. They won it all the first year in 2022.
In this year, it's freshman pitcher Sophia Schlater. She is a top recruit in the country, not just in the state of Iowa. She leads Class 5A with strikeouts, but also the quarterfinal game on Monday, 15 Ks in one game.
Absolutely dynamite. That is a Class 5A tournament record, and Anya Van Zetten has been so tough offensively. She'll play college ball at Indian Hills. Just some natural athleticism you don't find very often on the softball diamond. Well, we get ready to welcome these teams to Fort Dodge for the championship game. Tim Fitzpatrick is our public address announcer for the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2025 marks the 44th year that the greatest high school softball players in Iowa have been inducted into the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Softball Hall of Fame. Today, 4 more of the state's greats join 149 of their peers as this year's Hall of Fame inductees. Presenting awards is IGHSAU Executive Director Aaron Gerlich. Now let's meet the Hall of Fame class of 2025. Today's first inductee is Lindsay Digman from Linn-Mar. As a 5-year varsity starter, Lindsay compiled a career batting average of .441, totaled 334 hits, and swiped 217 bases. As a freshman in 2002, she batted .336 and showcased her speed with 28 stolen bases. By her sophomore season, she elevated her game with a .497 batting average and 38 steals, earning special mention All-State honors in Class 3A. That year, she helped Linn-Mar qualify for the state tournament, where she scored a run and stole 2 bases. Lindsay earned special mention All-State honors again in 2004, batting .443 and tallying 53 stolen bases. She delivered at state as well, hitting .400 and scoring 3 runs to help her team place 4th. She enjoyed her best season as a junior, batting .500 with 10 triples and a home run, and recorded 61 stolen bases, all while posting a .662 slugging percentage. Her all-around dominance earned her elite All-State recognition. Despite missing part of her senior season with a broken toe, Lindsay was able to hit .381, earn elite All-State honors once again, and lead Linn-Mar to a second-place finish in Class 4A. At the state tournament, she batted .455 and was named to the all-tournament team. After high school, Lindsay continued her softball journey at the University of Iowa, where she was a 4-year starter for the Hawkeyes. In her senior season in 2010, she led the team in batting average at .357, earning 3rd team All-Big Ten and 2nd team All-Region honors. She finished her college career with over 50 stolen bases and appeared in 2 NCAA tournaments while earning academic All-Big Ten honors twice. She returned to Linn-Mar to become head coach of the Lions in 2018 and guided the Lions to 2 state tournament appearances. Let's welcome her back to Rogers Park from Linn-Mar, Hall of Famer Lindsay Digman Murray. Our next inductees start at Creston from 2008 through 2012. She was one of the most dominant pitchers in Iowa during her tenure, recording 148 wins with 1,584 strikeouts. She owned a career ERA of 1.07 while earning first-team All-State honors 3 times and was a 2nd-team selection once. Her senior season, she struck out 356 batters and had a 0.73 ERA. She continued her softball journey at the University of South Dakota, where she once again made her mark. She earned first-team All-Summit League honors in 2016 and second-team recognition in 2015, amassing over 500 collegiate innings and finished 4th in school history in career victories. She has returned to her hometown and is an insurance agent for State Farm. Let's welcome her to the state softball tournament, one of the finest pitchers from Southwest Iowa, and the first Creston athlete to be inducted into the IGHSAU Softball Hall of Fame, Madison Frayne Peterson. Our next inductee becomes the 2nd player from Akron Westfield to earn induction into the IGHSAU Softball Hall of Fame. She was part of 4 state championship teams for the Westerners. As a pitcher for the Westerners from 2010 to 2014, her career was nothing short of legendary. She compiled an astonishing 61-2 record in the circle with 11 saves, a minuscule 0.41 career ERA, and nearly 500 strikeouts. Her control was unmatched with a 10-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio, and in the biggest moments, on the state's biggest stage, she was flawless. In 6 state tournament pitching appearances, she never lost, going 6-0 with an ERA of 0.17, allowing just 1 earned run in 40 2/3 innings, while striking out 29 and walking only 6. Her postseason poise helped Akron Westfield secure 3 Class 1A state championships in 4 years. Her final 2 seasons showcased the peak of her dominance. In 2013, she was named the Class 1A Pitcher of the Year, going 27-2 with a 0.21 ERA and leading her team to a state title. In 2014, she went a perfect 24-0 with a 0.56 ERA, 200 strikeouts, and a .121 opponent batting average, once again guiding her team to an undefeated 38-0 season and another state championship. She was named captain of the all-tournament team both years. Her talent continued at Northwestern College, where she was a 4-year starter, earning all-conference honors in 3 seasons. She recorded 53 career wins, 73 complete games, and finished 3rd in program history in both strikeouts and complete games. She now serves as an assistant athletic trainer at her alma mater. Let's welcome one of the most clutch pitchers to step into the state tournament circle from Akron Westfield, Hall of Famer Kayla Tyndall. Today's final inductee was a generational talent for Johnston High School from 2013 through 2017. A 5-time Class 5A first-team All-State selection and 4-time selection to the Class 5A All-Tournament team, her career numbers are staggering. She owned a .524 career batting average with 86 doubles, 18 triples, 21 home runs, 279 runs scored, 175 RBIs, and 128 stolen bases. From the very beginning in 2013, she set the tone, helping her team to a state runner-up finish. In 2014, she elevated her game, hitting .538 with 63 hits, 58 runs, and a perfect 29 for 29 stolen bases. Even more impressively, she struck out only twice in 149 plate appearances. That season ended in a state championship and her being named captain of the all-tournament team. Then came 2015, where she batted over .500, driving in 48 RBIs with 24 stolen bases. Her team returned to the state title game, finishing runner-up. Her junior season, she hit .600 with 84 hits, 67 runs scored, and a second state championship title. As a senior, she hit .532 with 75 hits, 59 runs, 12 doubles, 7 triples, 7 home runs, 42 RBIs, while striking out only once in 158 plate appearances. She took her talents to the University of Missouri and continued to shine. Over 5 seasons, she became a pillar of the Tigers lineup. A 3-time first-team All-SEC selection, she hit for power and average and led her teams to multiple NCAA tournament appearances, including a super regional in 2021. That season, she hit .373 with 13 home runs and 55 RBIs, earning third-team All-American honors. Her college career included a .345 career batting average with 41 home runs, 164 RBIs, and 259 starts in 263 career games. She continues to be involved in softball as she is an assistant softball coach at Binghamton University in New York. Welcome back to Rogers Park and welcome to the Softball Hall of Fame from Johnston, Brooke Wilmus. And presenting to you our 2025 IGHSAU Softball Hall of Fame class of 2025. From Linn-Mar, Lindsay Digman. From Creston, Madison Frayne. From Akron Westfield, Kayla Tyndall. And from Johnston, Brooke Wilmus. Congratulations, ladies, and congratulations on being a member of the Hall of Fame.
So many connections here at State. Brooke Wilmus' teammate Addie Pender just coached the North Polk team in the 4A title game, played together at Johnston, part of that championship team in 2014. And the teams now, Waukee Northwest in their light blue and Linn-Mar in their black uniforms, red socks. They get ready for the announcement of our individuals that'll be competing for a Class 5A state championship here in Fort Dodge.
Good evening, softball fans, and welcome to Rogers Sports Complex and this 5A state championship game between the Linn-Mar Lions and the Waukee Northwest Wolves. Now let's meet our teams. First of all, the visitors from Linn-Mar. Here are your non-starters. Number 8, McKinley Sweet. Number 13, Addie Peters. Number 14, Ainsley Johnson. Number 22, Emerson Rutan. Your assistant coaches, Shannon Aguero-Jones and Megan Pisaric. Now here's your starting lineup. For the Lions of Linn-Mar, leading off, playing first base, number 10, Brenna Gander. Batting second in center field, number 5, Hayden Coatney. Batting third and doing the pitching, number 9, Emily Corenda. Cleanup hitter for the Lions at third base, number 17, Annie Cassidy. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 11, Emma Barnes. Batting sixth in left field, number 1, Mallory Palmer. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 3, Lexus Krug. Batting eighth and doing the catching, number 4, Kaylee Alvey. And batting in the ninth position at second base, number 2, Carson Michael. Your flex player in right field is number 6, Reagan Borchers. Head coach for the Lions, Maddie Colbert. Now let's meet the team from Waukee Northwest. Here are your non-starters. 00, Sophie Holman. Number 3, Edie Collins. Number 4, Natalie Zadaluko. Number 8, Peyton Olson. Number 9, Gabby Kershke. Number 12, Kennedy Jarvis. Number 13, Neva Polk. Number 15, Isla Hansen. Number 18, Aaliyah Glenn. Number 20, Ella Wibben. Number 21, Sophia Walton. Number 22, Peyton Smith. And number 23, Claire Martins. Your assistant coaches, Andy Briggs, Caitlin Williams, and Emily Jameson. And now, here's your starting lineup. For the Northwest Wolves, leading off and doing the pitching, number 11, Sophia Schlater. Batting second in right field, number 1, Anya Van Zetten. Batting third at first base, number 7, Laurel Richards. Cleanup hitter for the Wolves at shortstop, number 2, Maggie Allen. Batting fifth in left field, number 17, Meredith Thompson. Batting sixth in center field, number 14, Leela Appledorn. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 5, Hazel Leinen. Batting eighth at second base, number 6, Elena Schulte. And batting ninth, the DP, number 16, Shay Davis. And your flex player doing the catching, number 10, Kenley Sanger. Head coach for the Wolves is Carrie Eby. And now, fans, if you turn your attention to the home plate area, the umpires assigned to this state championship 5A contest by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. At first base, Tim Rogers. At third base, Aaron Schmidt. And calling the balls and strikes this evening, Jason Lewis. All right. Who's ready to win a state championship?
It's number 1 versus number 2. As the top of the first, we'll have Waukee Northwest, the home team, out on defense. As the sun sets here in Fort Dodge. Thompson, Appledorn, Van Zetten initially registered. We do have a switch. Shay Davis is going to be in center field, but we do have Leinen, Allen left side of the infield, Schulte at second, Richards at first, Sanger behind the plate, and Sophia Schlater is in the circle. They came and said at the plate meeting with the umpires, Leela Appledorn will be the DP and Shay Davis will be the center fielder to start for Waukee Northwest. Sophia Schlater in the circle. Just a freshman, but Allie, as you mentioned, she is one of the best in the country and 29-1 this season.
Her freshman year, 281 strikeouts. Absolutely amazing. She throws a rise ball really, really well. She's going to throw it for a strike and as a chase pitch. These hitters need to be prepared for that upward spin.
She'll do it offensively as well. She was the Wolves' #1 pitcher last year as an 8th grader. And has had a pretty fun season here in 2025 for the Linn-Mar Lions. You heard the order as they were announced. Gander Courtney Corenda will lead things off. This is a Linn-Mar Lions offense. They can play small ball. They'll move some runners around. They will put pressure on a defense.
There's a reason this championship is 1 versus 2. Both of these teams play with grit.
Brenna Gander to lead things off. First pitch strike to the freshman first baseman. First pitch at 8:10 here in our 5A game. Second pitch is fouled straight back. Gander just a freshman, but very confident. And coach says has been a lot more vocal this season. Does not chase Schlater's pitch up in his zone on the 0-2.
And a big thing you'll notice is the velocity out of the hand of Sophia Schlater. You'll see a chase, a rise ball right there, her first K of the game.
Gander down on strikes as Schlater embracing that Iowa girl pink of the state tournament. I like that pink laced in that ponytail. First pitch fouled straight back by Hayden Coatney.
These Linn-Mar hitters need to be prepared at the plate. Schlater plays with a pace. As soon as she gets the ball back, she wants to get on the mound in throwing at these hitters.
Coatney was 2 for 3 in the semifinal win over 6-seeded Cedar Falls. Coatney looks at one up in the zone. Here's the 1-1. Popped up, giving chases Linen, the third baseman, and the catcher Sanger, and it falls to the dirt. Tough spot, Landon, right by the corner of the dugout there, just to the left of that yellow post.
And both of them going all out for it and almost had it. A tough play to make.
Sanger and Linen, both sophomores. Linen at third, Sanger got the catcher's mitt on it, but could not hold on. That is strike 2, though, and the 1-2 is right down the middle. Coatney down looking. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Schlater.
Sophia Schlater, I mean, there's not a lot of words left to say, and we're only in the first inning. Picture perfect, paints the high outside corner of the strike zone.
So Emily Caranda, the batter, the senior pitcher, swings through strike 1. Caranda's got a powerful bat. She will be playing softball at Missouri State. And the leadership on the field for Caranda has grown. She used to be the quiet, calm kid and always the hardest worker. A little bit more vocal now, but she is still that calm presence out on the field.
And it's been so interesting with this Linn-Mar team having their leaders come back from injury this year and be able to step right into that role and get here to the state championship.
Caranda fouls one straight back. She tore her ACL during the 2023-2024 basketball season and just returned in January. Played some off-season ball with her Nebraska Gold team, and there's a high pop fly. The shortstop Maggie Allen settling underneath it, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down, 2 strikeouts here in the top of the first for Sophia Schlater. As we take a look now at the defense of the Lions. Palmer, Coatney, Borchers in the outfield. Cassidy at third, Barnes at short, Michael second baseman, and the freshman Gander at first base. Haley Alvey, the senior, behind the plate, catching fellow senior Emily Caranda in the circle. Seniors up the middle, catcher, pitcher, shortstop, all seniors. And there's a look at Emily Caranda. 19 wins, looking for win number 20 has the best earned run average in all of 5A.
And we've given Sophia Schlater her flowers from Northwest, but how about Emily Coranda in the circle for Linn-Mar? As you mentioned, best ERA in 5A. She's coming into this game with 213 strikeouts. This game is set up to be a pitcher's duel.
And she will be facing a lineup that begins with Sophia Schlater, not only excellent in the circle, but in the batter's box as well. She'll be followed by Van Zetten, Richards, Allen, Thompson, Appledorn, Linen, Schulte, and Davis. And Schlater offensively, RBI double in the semifinals, drew 2 walks as well. A walk in the quarterfinals as well. A win over Dowling Catholic 4-0 in the quarters, and a semifinal win over Ankeny Centennial 11-3.
How about the batting gloves and the shin guard to match the pink hair?
First pitch from Coranda.
You're not going to see quite as much velocity out of the arm of Coranda, but it's her movement that is so deadly against the hitters she faces.
1-0 catches the lower part of the zone. 1-1 is the count. Comes down in the dirt.
Sophia Schlater at the plate hasn't quite had the tournament she was hoping for at the plate, but it's been completely overshadowed by what she's done in the circle.
There's a grounder right side. Michael charges, and bobbles it right out of the gates. A miscue defensively allows Schlater to reach here in the first.
As I mentioned, Coranda throws with a ton of spin, so Schlater, that ball just continues to spin off her bat, makes it a tough out, and she finds her way onto first.
Ruled as an error on Michael. And courtesy runner Claire Martins in for the courtesy run position of Schlater. So Anya Van Zetten, the batter. Will play college softball at Indian Hills Community College next year. The senior looks at a first pitch strike. Hitting over 500 for a batting average. She has scored 59 runs. Has a little power as well. That one's down in the dirt, headed towards second is Martin. She'll slide in without a throw. Wild pitch will go on Coranda.
Northwest looking to attack early. They have, in the semifinal game, that's exactly what they did against Ankeny Centennial.
There's the 1-1. Hard hit foul, first base side. Van Zetten, 6 of 7 with 2 home runs here at State. How about 2 doubles as well? And 6 runs driven in.
Sounds like an all-tournament team appearance to me.
And she is a front runner for sure. Moves the runner to third. The play made by Carson Michael for out number 1. And that brings up Laurel Richards. Here's another look.
Carson Michael at second base, getting her redemption on this ground ball, making the play at 1.
Richards hitting better than 400 for a batting average. Just one of those clutch players. She will be attending Iowa in the fall to be a student. There's a bunt right back to Coranda. Looks the runner back to third and gets the out at second. Oh, talk me through that fantastic defensive play.
Couldn't have played it better for Linn-Mar. Emily Coranda fields the bunt right up the middle, sees her runner back. I mean, the runner had no option but to go back to third and able to get the out at one. Perfectly played for the Lions.
Maggie Allen, first pitch fouled into the net. "26 runs driven in, looking for one in the state championship game. Here in the bottom of the first, and that is fouled away, and the count goes to no balls, 2 strikes.
Miranda settling in fast. She's working ahead of these Northwest hitters, doing it all with the spin.
Head coach Carrie Eby in that third base coach's box. 489 career wins. Looking for 490 and another state title. As she has won a number of state championships, 2 as a player. Had a state title at Waukee and has one here at Waukee Northwest.
In this Northwest squad, every year they've been a school, they've been here.
All 4 years.
Yes.
Won it all the very first year in 2022.
They've never not made the state tournament.
That's so wild to think about. Here's the 1-2, grounder right side. Coranda's going to hustle after it and make the flip to first in time. An error on the leadoff batter, but Linn-Mar's defense gets out of it. Scoreless through the first inning. As you could feel that pressure, that state championship game, and the crowd bringing the energy. Well, that bracket here in this 5A tournament, Waukee Northwest taking care of Dowling, and then Ankeny Centennial after a win over Valley. Linn-Mar defeated Pleasant Valley, and then Cedar Falls, who topped Southeast Polk in a high-scoring affair in the quarterfinals. And now it's the #1 seed, Waukee Northwest Wolves, and the #2 seed, Linn-Mar Lions, as we get a score from the third place game. Ankeny Centennial, a 10-2 win over Cedar Falls in 6 innings. We'll stay connected with Iowa PBS Sports no matter where you're watching from. Join this conversation. Follow us on Facebook and X and use hashtag Iowa PBS Sports. Good crowd on hand. You can look forward even while you're in the stands if you want. Text your friends, whether they're here at the game watching or watching from afar. It was a perfect 1-2-3 inning in the first for Sophia Schlater and the Waukee Northwest Wolves. Annie Cassidy will lead off the second and swing at strike 1.
And I have a feeling it's going to take one time through the order for both these teams to get used to the pitching that they're seeing. It's just such top-tier pitching in this game.
Cassidy at the plate, just a sophomore, says her approach while hitting: attack early, look for my pitches, and just put it in play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
As much as you can simplify it, the better it's going to be. You want to be just a clean slate every time you're up there. Keep it simple, attack the ball.
Here's the 1-2. Slater trying to get Cassidy to chase the rise ball up. And the count even at 2-2. Fouled straight back. Talking to Sophia yesterday, Allie, I said, okay, talk about some different pitches. She's like, my rise ball, my changeup. She's like, I have other pitches, but really, I've got 2 core pitches.
That's all you need.
And you can, if you throw them well and locate them, you can get a lot of outs with 2 pitches.
As a pitcher, you're going to be most successful when you can master 1 to 2 pitches. Don't try and do too much. Master 1 or 2 pitches, and you will do very, very well in the circle.
2-2 just misses outside. Count runs full. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat for Annie Cassidy here to lead off the second, and we'll see a ninth.
And this Linn-Mar crowd and dugout knows just how important those foul balls are in the grand scheme of things. It's not a strike on the board, it's not an out on the board, it's not a base hit, but anytime you can see more pitches out of Schlater's hand, it's benefiting you and your teammates.
Schlater gets the strikeout. Cassidy couldn't catch up. Third strikeout for Schlater.
And Schlater just attacking the zone, staying low at the knees. Pitches right through the bat.
Now Emma Barnes, the batter. Senior shortstop, first pitch fouled straight back. Barnes, we mentioned, coming back from injuries. It was 2024, and Emma Barnes got hurt in the softball season in a preseason scrimmage, sliding into home. Coach Maddie Colbert, and she swings through strike two, says she didn't just break her foot, she shattered her foot.
Ooh.
How about this? 3 pins, a plate, 2 surgeries for Emma to come back.
Wow, what a comeback story.
And coach said, I'm impressed. Emma came all the way back, and man, after your senior year, you graduate to give your summer up to softball. She says, I love that kid so much.
Be standing here in a state championship. Regardless of the outcome in this game, what a comeback and victory story for her.
Good catch up in the stands. Saw some young kids up in the top corner of that as well. I know there's some little softball players here. Some little Wolves made their way to this game. That one is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count. So 2-2 the count.
Another one.
Another strikeout and another rise ball up.
It's so dominant. Everything about that pitch, the way it can jump so late after the release. You'll see in the replay here, just going right above the hands of Barnes.
4 strikeouts among the first 5 batters for Sophia Schlater. Mallory Palmer, first pitch swinging, fouls back into the net. There's Palmer hitting close to 350 on the season here in the 6th spot. And that one's off the plate, 1-1 to count.
And I like that. She got ahead in the count, showing what else she has in that arsenal, keeping it down at the knees on the outside corner.
It's fouled into the net. 1 ball, 2 strikes now the count. As Palmer making some contact here. She was 2 for 4 in the quarterfinals. That was the win over 7-seeded Pleasant Valley, 5-1. Here's the 1-2 upstairs to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes here with 2 outs in the top of the 2nd inning.
And Mallory Palmer, a great job there laying off of that pitch.
Two at the knees, catches the corner. 5 strikeouts through the first 6 batters. Striking out the side, Sophia Schlater. Waukee Northwest comes to the plate. When we come back, she's rolling right now in the circle. It's the Wolves up when we return.
Celebrate 50 seasons of Market to Market at Iowa PBS in Johnston on Sunday, August 24th. Enjoy a studio open house with refreshments and a restored tractor display starting at 2 p.m. Then join us at 3 for a live taping of the MTOM podcast featuring your favorite analysts, stories from the past and a look at what's ahead. RSVP at markettomarket.org.
On the next Road Trip Iowa, we explored the eastern stretch of Iowa's Lincoln Highway. From America's favorite pastime to the great outdoors,
Their little lips. It feels so funny.
this historic route features small-town charm, natural beauty, and roadside surprises at every turn.
Oh, well, imagine that.
Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. and Saturday at 9 a.m.
Looking for our first hit of the game as we move to the bottom of the second inning. How about 5 strikeouts on 6 batters for Sophia Schlater for Waukee Northwest? And first pitch of the game is chopped to third as Meredith Thomas grounds out Annie Cassidy. The third baseman makes a nice play for out number 1.
So far, Coranda's making quick work of these Wolves hitters.
Leila Appledorn, the batter, freshman, initially listed as the center fielder. They switched it to the DP. Hitting .347. There's the 0-1. That's a base hit into left field. And that's your first base hit of the game, Leila Appledorn.
Appledorn saw the drop ball, her first pitch. So Coranda came back low with the second pitch. She was expecting it, able to get her bat down to it and drive it out into left field.
So Hazel Linen now the batter. Linen has that ability to put a bunt down, had a sacrifice bunt, an RBI in the semifinals, an RBI bunt in the quarterfinals. Not really in an RBI situation here, but she looks at strike one. See if she bunts Appledorn up to second base.
And Coranda once again trying to get that drop ball call on the outside corner. Does a really nice job with the movement on that pitch. So far has induced a ton of ground balls by these Northwest hitters.
There's the 1-1. It's fouled towards the first base dugout. Coranda registered her 200th strikeout in the quarterfinals of the state tournament of her senior year. Check swing by line and fouled away. Twelve strikeouts in the quarterfinals, 5 strikeouts in the semifinals. Fouls that one away towards the concession stand, just off of right field.
And I think what's most impressive to me about Coranda is just her ability to use all spots in the zone. She's working down, then she's coming up in the zone at the hand. You'll see off speed there, a great pitch off the outside corner. But just the ability to mix it up on these hitters.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Hazel Linen holds just enough to keep from getting rung up. Now the 2-2 from Coranda. Below the knees, count runs full. Linen the batter. Coranda delivers up into the net. And the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up here for Hazel Linen.
Regardless of the turnout here, a quality at-bat for Linen. Another foul ball.
We will see pitch number 10. See her smiling, kind of resetting. She's taking a lot of swings right now. Fouled off at least 5 pitches here. There's the 3-2 again. Change up. It's slapped into right center field. Back-to-back base hits here with 1 out in inning number 2.
What an at-bat by Linen, and Appledorn had to hold up at first base. She was lucky she was able to make it to second. It's our second baseman, Michael, almost had a phenomenal play on that hit.
Jumped for it, but could not jump high enough, and so Elena Schulte
What can I do for you?
is the batter, and Linen at first base, Appledorn the DP. We'll see what we have coming in here. Looks like number 3, Edie Collins, coming in to run out at second base for Appledorn. So this would be a pinch runner situation with Appledorn, the DP, being used here in the second inning, out at second.
I know it's still early in the game, but Northwest knows just how valuable a single run could be, so they need to get their fastest runners on the bases right now.
Edie Collins scored a run in the semifinals against Ankeny Centennial. That pitch from Coranda up and in, and Schulte has a favorable count.
Now running at second base, number 3, Edie Collins for the Wolves.
Here's the 2-0.
And a good hold there by Schulte.
Now 3 balls, no strikes. And Coranda asking for a new softball.
Never hurts to change it up.
Home plate umpire Jason Lewis, managing a lot in this championship game. Do a fantastic job grading the umpires all season long, bringing the best in the state to the state tournament. And a 4-pitch walk drawn by Elena Schulte. And the bases are loaded right now with Wolves.
I think it's really neat how not only do these teams earn their way into a state championship, but these umpires can as well. And so far this week, we've seen some really great officiating across all games.
Hey! Hey! Patience. See it down and go, okay? Come on.
Head coach Carrie Eby.
And I love that message.
Yeah.
Be patient at the plate, see it down. Coranda's missing up right now. Make sure you're seeing yourself a strike before you're pulling the trigger.
Shea Davis, the junior, in the state tournament opener against Dowling Catholic, hit a home run in the 3rd inning. First pitch just missing. Davis scored the first run of the game. In there for a strike. Now swinging and strike 2. And back safely at first is Schulte.
And a nice job here by Coranda to bounce back. She knows her bases are loaded. Nowhere to put Shea Davis. She is attacking the zone.
Swung on and miss. Coranda with her first strikeout of the game.
That is a huge strikeout. 3 straight pitches right to the zone. You'll see Coranda there painting that outside corner.
So for Waukee Northwest, Collins at third, Linen at second, Schulte at first. And now one of the most dangerous hitters in this Wolves lineup, Sophia Schlater, at the plate with 2 outs. This one's fouled away. Nowhere to put Schlater.
still early in this game, but this is such a huge at-bat. Like you said, there is nowhere to put her right now.
Nope. Come here. I understand they're not good, but that's what they give me. But you can't go down to the ground like that, okay?
Some of the softballs, brand new, kind of feels like it maybe has a little bit of shine, and they try and work them with their hands or whatever. And for Coranda, she wants it just right. For Slater, when she's pitching, she wants that ball to feel just right. Here's the 1-1.
And unfortunately, as a pitcher, you have to work with what you're dealt. And best case scenario is some of these balls get hit into ground balls, get some dirt on them.
2-1. This is fouled up back towards the net and into the net. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Sophia Schlater with 2 outs, and the bases loaded.
2s across the board.
An RBI double in the semifinals. Grounder, first baseman Gander on top of it. The freshman makes the play, and Linn-Mar gets out of the jam as Waukee Northwest leaves the bases loaded. Coranda gets her first strikeout of the game, and a huge defensive stop right there for the Lions. And now they get ready to face Waukee Northwest.
And let me remind you here, Sophia Schlater is only a freshman. She pitches with power, the velocity out of her hand, but the spin on that rise ball is almost untouchable.
It looks even more impressive in slow motion. Here's a look at the upcoming high school sports coming up on Iowa PBS. Girls State volleyball early November, football later in November. We'll also have boys state wrestling on Saturday the 21st, the finals. Girls basketball championships Friday and Saturday in March, and boys basketball championships on Friday the 13th. Mark your calendar for that one. Waukee Northwest, the 1 seed, Linn-Mar, the 2 seed. These teams colliding in the state championship game here in 2025. Waukee Northwest, CIML Conference champs, the Linn-Mar Lions, 2nd place in the Mississippi Valley, Mississippi division to Cedar Rapids Xavier. Linn-Mar, as a school, was runner-up in 2006, their only other previous state title game appearance.
And 5 of 6 outs so far have been recorded in the strikeout fashion. And Sophia Schlater right now, no signs of slowing down. She is attacking right above these hitters' hands.
Alexis Krug, the senior DP, shows bunt, fouls back into the net, and she'll be out. The bunt attempt with 2 strikes is out number 1. When you face a pitcher that throws hard, throws a pitch that's just so hard to catch up to, sometimes you can think you need to do whatever you can to try and make contact and put pressure on the defense.
And I like the idea of the bunt, maybe just earlier in the count. Obviously, less than 2 strikes, you want to get that bunt down, but really anything to make any sort of contact right now is what Linn-Mar needs to be looking at doing.
Kaylee Alvey fouls that one straight back. So no balls, 2 strikes. Schlater trying to be efficient, just missing 1 and 2. her chase pitches don't miss by much. I
No.
don't even know if they're chase pitches. I think she's just trying to paint the corner, isn't she?
I mean, until someone proves they can put the ball in play with some power, there's no need for her to be too far off the zone.
There's solid contact. That'll be fair. That's a base hit. And Kaylee Alvey, the senior, gets it started for Linn-Mar. First batter to reach base. First hit of the game comes here in the third inning.
Alvey doing exactly what these Linn-Mar hitters need to do. Just throw your hands out at it. See if you can poke it opposite field.
Great effort from Elena Schulte, the second baseman as well, laying out for that one.
We're going to go 14 for the catcher. 14 for the catcher. I'm going to get the plate really quick, too.
So 14, Ainsley Johnson coming in for Alvey. The catcher will be the courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner number 14, Ainsley Johnson, running in first for Alvey.
First pitch to Carson Michael in for a strike.
And at this point for Schlater, no need to switch up the game plan after the first hit on the game.
Carson hits close to 350 on the season, but swings through strike two. Schlater just comes right at you with those first two pitches, doesn't she?
She's going to make you beat her. And I mean, that's her philosophy. At some point, these Linn-Mar hitters, if they catch up with that speed, she's providing the power.
Yep, rise ball. It's a little too high for Sanger, and down to second goes Johnson. A runner in scoring position now for Linn-Mar with one out. Michael at the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swings through strike three. Another high pitch by Schlater, and Michael chases.
How about another rise ball right above the hands?
Now, top of the order, Brenna Gander comes up for the second time. Struck out in her first at bat to lead off the game. As a runner at second base, it's Ainsley Johnson, the courtesy runner. As Schlater backs off the plate, grabs the rosin bag. Back to work we go.
And another 0-2 count. She wants those first 2 pitches to every single batter to be right over the plate. And it's working.
There's the 0-2. And reading her lips that time from our location behind home plate, it was up, it was a ball. She said good pitch to herself. There's the 1-2. This one's fouled back into the net by Gander. That one misses up. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still not a bad pitch there.
No, not at all. And
she
plays with such a swagger on the mound. The self-talk, talking herself up, knowing she's going to come right back.
2-2 outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And what an at-bat here by Brenna Gander to not chase after those pitches. All these Linn-Mar hitters have seen Schlater now 1 time through. They know what's coming at them.
Here's the full count pitch. Fouled back, we'll do it again. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gander with 2 outs, trying to drive one in. Johnson at second. There's a high fly ball as Davis comes in to make the catch. And one runner is stranded by Linn-Mar. First hit of the game by Kaylee Alvey. And Waukee Northwest, now they get their bats ready to face the pitching of Emily Coranda. And we look at the Linn-Mar senior in slow motion.
Coranda stays more upright with that pitch. She's able to get the downward spin on the ball. Coach Carrie Eby telling the Northwest Wolves, hey, we need to be ready to attack the fastball. She throws with so much spin. Try and attack early in the count when she's trying to get it over the zone.
All right, well, don't miss a minute of today's championship action. Catch the live stream on YouTube and IowaPBS.org. Tell your friends. Spread the news. We've got a good one here in this 5A championship game. The 1 seed versus the 2 seed. Waukee Northwest and Linn-Mar.
And so far this game is living up to the hype of being a pitcher's duel. Both Coranda and Schlater in the circle have been lights out.
Anya Van Zetten will lead things off here in the 3rd inning. Van Zetten talked about yesterday's semifinal game where they beat Ankeny Centennial 11-3. She said our bats were rolling. We haven't hit that well all year. She's like, we were just rolling.
It was a fun game to watch, and Van Zetten in that game hit a ball that I think went maybe 240 feet. It was a shot.
I was hearing it maybe cleared the ticket booth
it did.
building. Here's the 1-1.
And Coranda just continuing to mix the pitch sequence. Started this at bat with the rise ball and coming back with a drop ball, mixing high and low.
There's a hit up behind second base. Running grab made by Emma Barnes, the senior. Nice play on the move by Barnes to retire Van Zetten. And that brings us to Laurel Richards. Coranda throws one outside. Richards, a senior, will attend the University of Iowa. She had an RBI single in the quarterfinal round win against Dowling Catholic. Makes a one down in the dirt, 2-0.
For so many of these players who are seniors, this is the last softball game they may ever play. And I mean, just to think it's the 5A state championship. What a way to end your career.
Here's a deep drive, right center field, long run, and the catch is made by Reagan Borchers. Oh, what a run for the junior.
That ball looked really, really good off the bat into right center. Just not quite enough to produce the first run of the game.
Now Maggie Allen comes to the plate. A cleanup hitter on this Wolves team. Grounded right back to Coranda in her last at-bat. First pitch fouled into the net. Allen, a kid that Coach Eby says just brings the energy every single day. One ball, one strike to count. Maggie Allen, just a sophomore. That shortstop position for the Wolves.
And a nice pitch by Coranda going on that outside corner. Those are the pitches these Wolves hitters need to be looking to attack.
There's the 1-2. That one just not high enough for Coranda. Great eye by Allen. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Coranda with the strikeout, her second of the game. And Linn-Mar sits down 2, 3, and 4 in the order.
Coranda attacking with the rise ball. Gets Allen to chase.
All right, well, as you may have heard, Congress recently cut $3.5 million in federal funding to Iowa PBS. This is the largest one-time cut in our 55-year history, affecting 18% of our budget. These funds help maintain our statewide network, delivering trusted local programs to every corner of Iowa. Despite the challenge, we're committed to our mission to educate, inform, enrich, and inspire. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And thank you for standing up for public television. Please consider a gift to friends of Iowa PBS today by scanning the QR code or call the phone number on your screen right now. And we thank you very much. One hit for Linn-Mar, 2 hits for Waukee Northwest. As Schlater in the circle goes back to work. And Schlater, we talked about how the first 2 pitches, she likes to get them over the plate. 7 of the first 10 batters, an 0-2 count.
She attacks the zone. Makes that
is the
7 out of 11.
That is the announcer jinx. I will rip that card up. I will throw it away. We might come back to it. There's the 1-0, swung on for strike 1. Meredith Thomas.
I will say sometimes it is a good thing to mix it up just a little bit. Schlater's having some equipment issues, I think.
Hayden Coatney, the batter, and Schlater. This happened in the quarterfinal round. Something comes loose on that face mask. Head coach Carrie Eby is out to help out. She's an Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Hall of Famer, was inducted in 2022. The coach, remember her in her playing days. You'd remember Carrie Embry. And now we've got time as one of the outfielders ran something in.
A ground stake in center field. Not ideal.
Not ideal. They had a tarp over the infield. Fort Dodge got about 2 inches of rain last night around midnight. There's the 1-1, pops straight up. Sanger's trying to find it. Oh, she does, and she makes the catch. Pins it between her glove and her chest protector.
And we can confirm we have the best angle in the house on that one. She caught it.
And look at that smile, too. That's what it's all about. Holy smokes.
This goes about a mile high. She has no idea where it's at, and Basket catches it.
Emily Coranda, base hit into left field down the line. She's headed to second base. Bobbled in left by Thompson. A stand-up double for Emily Coranda with 1 out. The Linn-Mar Lions now trying to take third on the wild throw. And Coranda 60 feet away from home.
Coranda did exactly what these Linn-Mar hitters need to look to do. First pitch swinging right down the line. She knows it's going to be a strike. As we've seen before, it's going to be about a 75% chance it's a strike.
And then the throw from Maggie Allen went to third. And it was off the mark, and heads up base running. Coranda gets to third, and so courtesy runner McKinley Sweet, the freshman, in to run for Coranda, the pitcher. So Annie Cassidy comes to the plate. Swings through strike one, and Annie Cassidy is one of the best hitters on this team. She was 3 for 3 in the semifinals. Had an RBI double in the quarterfinal rounds. Looks at one up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Has an opportunity to score the first run of the game right here. 1 out.
That one got
straight back.
That got both of us.
Yeah. We try and pride ourselves amongst all the media members that sit at the table behind home not to flinch on the foul balls that come back into the net. That one got us both. Oh man, she's throwing hard. Here's the 1-2 foul back. Some days I wish I had a helmet on or brought my glove, even though I'm behind a net. There's a little give to this net. Like it'll come within a couple of feet, 2-3 feet of us. Gets
Great
one over the
pitch.
plate.
Sophia Schlater attacks middle on that pitch. She was going strikeout all the way.
Strikeout number 8 for Sophia Schlater. And Emma Barnes now an opportunity to put the Lions on the board with 2 outs. Schlater trying to shut it down here. It's fouled away and out of play. And bounces back into play off the face of the dugout. A 1-out double by Emily Coranda.
You have to think Emily Coranda came back into that Linn-Mar dugout and said, hey, we need to attack first pitch. Ever since her at bat, both of these hitters are coming up swinging right away.
There's the 0-1, and one is up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Maddie Colbert in year number 2 coaching the Linn-Mar Lions. Was an assistant at Linn-Mar since 2016 until she became head coach. Played 5 years at Linn-Mar, went to state in 2015, then played college ball at Co. Maddie Ryan, her maiden name. Pitcher and hitter. Right now, a 3rd grade teacher. She says to tell Indian Creek Elementary hello from the state tournament. Here's the 1-2. And coming in to make the play is right fielder Anya Van Zetten. A 1-out double for Linn-Mar, but the Waukee Northwest Wolves, they shut it down. No runs through 3.5 innings.
Listen, you don't have to press it all. And here's the thing, you're hitting her. She is not
As this
hitting us,
pitcher's
okay?
duel
So
is
we're in
exactly
full control right now. You gotta
what you've
know
asked
what
for.
it is. Don't make it bigger than it is, right? Just see the ball like you've done this entire season. Sit down and go. Let's go. Come on.
The message from Coach Carrie Eby there is attack.
All right, trying to find a way to crack the code of these pitchers. Maddie Colbert of Linn-Mar is joining us. Coach, facing Sophia Schlater, no easy task. What's your approach? What's the message? What do you want to see your kids continue to do?
Well, we are having some great at-bats. You know, we're really extending the count. We're seeing the ball well. We're starting to lay off some of those pitches that are staying up. And luckily, we've seen good pitching all year and pitching similar to this. So we just need to keep making adjustments, keep attacking our pitches, and good things are going to happen.
And Coach Emily Coranda in the circle has done a phenomenal job so far. What's the message to her, and what are you seeing out of her?
Yeah, you know, I just tell her to stay the course. She's been in tough games before. She's a great pitcher. She's a great pitcher who knows her stuff. And if she just keeps playing her game, she's going to be tough to beat tonight.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Maddie Colbert in year number 2 as head coach. She has the Linn-Mar Lions in the 5A state championship game here in 2025. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, Coranda in the circle, ready to face Meredith Thompson, Leela Appledorn, and Hazel Leinen for Waukee Northwest. Great off-speed pitch to start.
Coranda mixing it up right out of the gate.
There's the 0-1 up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. I want to talk about the pitcher-catcher relationship. Behind the plate, Kaylee Alvey, another senior on this Linn-Mar Lions team. Allie, she calls the pitches. Coach says she has an IQ that's just through the roof. She says all season long, she does research on her own. She talks pitch sequencing all the time with Emily, with Coach Colbert, and just does a great job working with Emily. This pitcher-catcher relationship is special.
And to me, it sounds like a future softball coach behind the plate for the Linn-Mar Lions, doing all that research, getting familiar with it. You'll see her there pumped up for her pitcher after yet another strikeout. A great pitch sequence called for the duo. Going rise ball.
Leela Appledorn is the batter. A one-out single in the second inning. Edie Collins came in to run for her, was stranded at third. That second inning was when Waukee Northwest had the bases loaded, but could not come up with any runs.
This game has just lived up to the hype of being a pitcher's duel. Coranda right now, I think, is throwing the best we've seen all game, painting that inside corner once again. And she's ahead in the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, two, chopped foul, first base side. So another 1 ball, 2 strike pitch coming to Appledorn. See what Kaylee Alvey, the senior, calls up. There's a fly ball left field. Palmer in left makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
I like that pitch call. Keep it low and outside. Gets the job done.
Alvey, the senior catcher, will attend Iowa State and study architecture coming up in the fall. Yeah.
A tough program to get into.
Slap right side to Michael at second, to flip to Garter at first. A 1-2-3 inning here in the 4th. Now for the second straight inning, Linn-Mar's defense sits down the Wolves in order as we are through 4 innings. And back out on defense goes Sophia Schlater, who has been fantastic. 8 strikeouts so far, and joined now with head coach Carrie Eby. Coach, let's start with that freshman in the circle. 8 strikeouts here through 4 innings. She looks relaxed. She looks like she's having fun out there.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a game plan, and she's sticking to it, and she's just slinging it right now.
And Coach, what are you seeing offensively? What adjustments do you guys need to make to be able to produce that winning run?
Yeah, we're going to have to stay a little bit more patient and kind of attack that first pitch. She's kind of coming down, low and out on us, so we got to sit back and drive through that.
Coach, are you getting enough energy from the little Wolves up in the stands?
Absolutely. We want some more, though.
All right, all right. Thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Head coach Carrie Eby. I was talking with her. The little Wolves, the top of your screen right there, some 8-year-olds that are here having a great time, as Coach's daughter Faith, an 8-year-old, has just been such an inspiration for her. The new arm tattoos for Coach Eby, I had to ask her about them. She's like, it's got Faith's birth flower words. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the journey. And she's gone on this faith journey. Her dad, Don, a part-time pastor, says Faith is just a huge motivator. Here's Linn-Mar with a base hit. This is fair by about a foot for Mallory Palmer, being told to go to third. She slides in safely.
You'll see here attacking first pitch once again. That ball lands on the line in left field. in Northwest, I really don't think they were expecting her to go to third.
And it got back into that corner. Meredith Thompson had a tough time getting a clean grab of it. Time called.
And what a grab there behind the plate for Northwest for Kenley Sanger. She just saved her team a run on that grab.
Palmer at third. Alexis Krug, here's the 1-0. Count now 1-1.
You'll see Coach Colbert calling in some signs here. Northwest corners are playing in. Both these teams looking for any way possible to manufacture a run as we get late into this game.
There's the 2-1. Leadoff triple by Mallory Palmer. Here's the 2-2 upstairs, and Schlater got her to chase.
Schlater with the strikeout and Sanger behind the plate, almost with the pickoff at third base.
I got time.
Zipped it down to third. Time called here. Kenley Sanger, just a sophomore behind the dish. She has caught Schlater for a very long time, since they were young little girls getting started playing softball. She said, talking to Sophia, the pitcher. This is Kenley Sanger and Kennedy Jarvis. They catch all my off-season stuff. They are the absolute best.
You love that. There it is.
Here's the bunt attempt. The squeeze goes home, and now in a pickle is Palmer, and Palmer gets tagged out. Back to first safely. Slides Alvey.
I love everything about that play. I love the call by Coach Colbert saying we're going to go for the squeeze play. We need to manufacture a run. And Northwest, look at Sanger here, just chase her down. Perfectly executed by both teams.
14 for the catcher.
So 5-2 on the put out for out number 2. And I believe that was Johnson that went to run again at first base for Alvey, the catcher. So Carson Michael looks at a first pitch strike, and now 2 outs and the runner at first. So for now, Waukee Northwest avoids disaster after Mallory Palmer's leadoff triple. And now it's no balls, 2 strikes.
You good too?
Michael struck out in her first at-bat in the 3rd inning. Schlater with 9 strikeouts so far.
Ball.
15 strikeouts in the quarterfinal round, gained 5 in the semifinals. There's the 1-2. That's strikeout number 30 in the tournament and number 10 here tonight.
Between these two pitchers, that is strikeout over 40 in this tournament. Absolutely insane. And none other than that rise ball right above the hands.
All right, let's soak up some of this championship game energy here at Harlan and Hazel Rogers Sports Complex. The 5th inning stretch. This is Tim Fitzpatrick on the mic. Join him if you're at home.
A 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the... If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 3 strikes, you're out at the whole ball game. Northwest Wolves. Great job, fans. You're doing great. Keep cheering.
That's how they pump you up at the state softball tournaments. As if you need to get pumped up for this one. The 5A championship. The top 2 seeds going head-to-head. Elena Schulte, the number 8 hitter, leads off this 5th inning, swings at strike 1. Just handed an updated score that half of our crowd may really enjoy. The 4A baseball semifinal in Sioux City. Waukee Northwest against Bettendorf. They are tied at 1 in the 4th inning. A lot happening today for Wolves Nation.
And that pitch by Coranda, a perfect drop ball.
The 0-2 slapped up the middle. Schulte gets a glove on it, but it'll be a leadoff base runner for Schulte.
Elena Schulte, a really nice job running through on the power slap. And a great effort at second base. Just isn't quite enough by Michael.
Mark it as a leadoff single for Schulte.
And Shea Davis, the 9 hitter, you have to imagine Northwest is going to play some small ball of their own.
Oh, first pitch catches that outside corner for strike 1. Shea Davis 0 for 3 yesterday in the semis, but 2 for 3 in the quarterfinals. Again, hit that home run that started the scoring. Here's a bunt fielded by Richards. The throw to a covering Schulte for out number 1. Sack bunt by Davis moves Schulte to third, or pardon me, Gander to Michael covering.
And well executed for the top of the lineup.
Sophia Schlater with a runner in scoring position and 1 out here in the 5th. Looks at 1 off the plate. Emily Coranda will try and work through this 5th inning. You know, one interesting note on Coranda, the pitcher. We talked about her ACL tear during the 2024 basketball season. Here's a little flare to the shortstop Barnes, and Barnes makes the catch, secures the out. And diving back is Schulte. Anya Van Zetten now the batter. Coranda, it was really a turning point for her softball career, Allie. She tore her ACL. She couldn't do a lot of running. She worked on spins as much as she could. She worked her arm, worked on spins. And you can see some of the spin. We're getting a great view of it here behind the plate on how much her balls move.
It has paid off. I mean, that pitch is a great example right there. From the side, it may have just looked like a fastball in the outside corner. From behind, we could see last second that ball is dropping as it approaches these Northwest hitters. And it's every single hitter, that pitch. So for those of you watching at home saying, why aren't these hitters squaring that pitch up? The ball drops out within like 5 feet of home plate.
Oh, 2 fouled straight back. Schlater reached on an error in the first, grounded out to Gander, the first baseman, in the second inning. Pops this one back behind the grandstands, fouls it away. A leadoff single for Elena Schulte. She now stands at second base after the sac bunt from Shea Davis. So Van Zetten trying to deliver with 2 outs. Up the middle. Barnes, the scoop, the throw. Did she get her? She did. Out at first. That was a bang-bang play. And Barnes delivered it just in time.
And Van Zetten making this play close, hustling it out. In just a step.
Yes.
They got her.
Great call by this umpire crew. Tim Rogers at first, right on the money.
Let's go. Every pitch. We battle every pitch.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's moving the Girls State Softball Tournament to a double elimination format beginning in 2026. The city of Fort Dodge is committed to enhancing Rogers Park to accommodate the changes. Renovations over the next 5 years will include 5 championship fields and press boxes, additional parking, and various infrastructure changes. Funding will come from the city, Iowa Central Community College, and Visit Fort Dodge. And that is going to be exciting because now that double elimination kind of is going to give this the feel of you see with the College World Series from the NCAA.
Yeah, and these girls work so hard the entire season. They deserve to have that double elimination tournament in the chance. I mean, in baseball and softball, you never know when a team might have a somewhat down game or whatever it may be, but they're truly going to have to earn that state title.
Through 5 innings, I have 5 runners left on base by the Waukee offense. And for Linn-Mar, 3. Back in the circle is Sophia Schlater, the freshman. This is the top of the order. Gander to lead things off.
Both lineups now their 3rd time through the order. This just feels like the inning. We're going to see something happen.
It's the 1-1. I know when Allie Kappert gets a feeling something big's about to happen. Allie Kappert played at Iowa State after a fantastic career at Ankeny. This is popped up, fouled away. Into the stands. We got to get some gloves up into the stands there. Too much duck and cover for my liking. Let's make a catch. There's the 1-2. This one slapped foul out of play.
And a great at bat by Gander to start things off for Linn-Mar. Just a little bit behind Schlater right now, going opposite field with all those foul balls.
There's another 1-2. Another pitch, Gander fouls away. Again, as a batter, you feel like you have a quality at-bat going. You're battling, but the count's still just 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slater just doesn't give an inch.
No, and she doesn't need to. She throws with so much velocity in spin. She doesn't need to give too much off the plate. She's able to just attack the zone.
One, two, this is slapped left side. Allen, the sophomore shortstop, able to make the catch, and there's one away. Good at bat by Gander, but Slater wins the battle.
And off the bat, this looked like it was going to go into no man's land, into left field. It just died as it hung over the middle of the infield.
So Hayden Coatney, center fielder, digs into the batter's box. First pitch swinging, fouled straight back. Sophia Schlater says, we have been fueled all season long by the 2024 state tournament. Schlater was the pitcher as an 8th grader. The Wolves came in and lost to Ankeny in the quarterfinals. And they said this year, once we won Monday, we all just settled in. Here's the 1-1 in there for a strike.
I think it was a shock to everyone last year getting upset in that first round. And those are things you don't forget as a player. Coming back, you wait an entire year to get back to the state tournament and get your redemption.
Fouled back again by Coatney. Slater also really praised head coach Carrie Eby. She says she's just the best. She's intense, and I thrive on intense coaches. It has been.
And that's great prep to get. I mean, I know she's only a freshman, but get her ready for the college environment she's likely going to play in. There's going to be some intense coaching, intense moments.
Coach Eby played at the University of St. Thomas, won 2 Division III national championships. She was an All-American and academic All-American. And Schlater with punch-out number 11.
And you'll see this pitch going right on that outside corner, bringing it in the back door.
Also had some of the Wolves players tell me, Coach Eby, it's a little bit different this year. Usually very, very serious. This year, a little more chill, happy. Does some dancing, won't after this hit. As Emily Coranda jumps on that pitch, drives it to left for a double. And with 2 outs, the runner moves into scoring position.
And Coranda, once again, first pitch. She's coming up, ready to swing. Gets her hands above the rise ball, drives it out into left field. That ball had the velocity to make it over, just didn't have the height.
Coranda replaced by Sweet once again. McKinley Sweet, the courtesy runner, and Annie Cassidy is the batter. Linn-Mar, all of a sudden, finding themselves an opportunity here with 2 outs. That pitch down in the dirt, and Sweet way off the base, now hustling back. The throw from Sanger, not in time. Linn-Mar's last 3 hits all came on the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a check swing. Did not go. 2 balls, no strikes. Cassidy grounds it right side. Schulte to make the play over to first. Pulled the first baseman off the play at the plate. Now in a rundown is Sweet. Sweet dives back for third, and she's called out. Tagged on the back. And that is how the 6th inning will end.
Hey, you guys gotta settle
And Linn-Mar head coach Maddie Colbert still talking to the official at third as you hear Coach Eby give it instruction.
The umpires are going to talk this over.
Coach Colbert asking the runners to stay at the base right now.
I did not. I did not see the ball. I had a tag, and then after that, we had tag happened first. We have okay, got it.
So confirm that the tag was made and applied to end the top of the sixth. Here's the throw.
And Laurel Richards at first base. If she would have just kept her foot on first, all of the rest of it would have been all for naught. But great job by Sanger chasing her down back to third. Looks like we have a great angle here. And it looks like the tag may have gotten the foot at the last second there. Regardless, no replay in high school softball. So the call on the field is the call that stands.
4-3-2-5. Whether that glove grazed the back of the foot before the base. So an error charged to Schulte, the second baseman, for the throw on that initial hit, but getting the out. And now Linn-Mar on defense will try and settle down. 3-4-5 coming up here for the Wolves. In the bottom of the sixth inning, Laurel Richards, the first batter to face Emily Coranda.
And the message from Coach Carrie Eby to her team in that moment was, hey, we got to calm down. This is a game of softball. We have to calm down and do what we know how to do.
I'm telling you, Allie, when you feel something's about to happen, something always happens. That was something right there.
That was something.
Richards 0 for 2. For Waukee Northwest, 3 hits. There's a grounder up the middle. What a snag by Coranda. The flip to Gander. And there's one away.
And a nice job by Linn-Mar to take all that craziness and come out calm to the defensive front and get that first out. That's exactly what they needed to do to settle this game down.
Maggie Allen, the batter, grounded right back to Coranda. First 2 outs. Emily Coranda will take him herself.
Coranda just putting on a show right now defensively. Getting the weak ground ball back to herself to make the play.
She will continue her college softball career at Missouri State. Found a place that felt like home and comfortable. We love hearing that from a player heading on to continue to play. Meredith Thompson, the batter, she is 0 for 2. Trying to provide a 2-out spark for the Waukee Northwest fans. And a 1-1 count. Coach Eby was talking to me about Meredith Thompson. Says she is always calm, poised, and on offense, she's always attacking.
A big swing there by Thompson on the rise ball by Coranda.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. With 2 away here in the 6th. It's fouled away. Coranda back from the ACL tear over a year and a half ago. Just returned to the softball diamonds in January of 2025. Gets her 4th strikeout of the game. And it's 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 6th as we head to the 7th. This is the 5A championship game on Iowa PBS.
A long time ago, the Iowa State Fair crossed that line from being an event to being part of life.
It's exhilarating. There's a buzz and an energy. Everything kind of vibrates. It's the biggest arena to show on in Iowa. It's our home away from home. This is where we are in the summer.
There's so much to see here. You can't do it in 1 or 2 days.
Join us for this brand new program, August 5th.
No one ever shakes you. No one ever shakes you.
How about that combo? Softball and Studio 3 Live, our live music showcase, giving us a jolt of adrenaline here at the Girls State Softball Tournament. The 3rd season of Studio 3 Live coming in September on Iowa PBS. You can check out song clips from previous seasons on our YouTube channel and full shows on our website, iowapbs.org. Join our mailing list there to get updates about events and find out when you can be a part of our studio experience. Well, our championship experience has turned into the 7th inning as we continue to look for our first run of the game. Emma Barnes will lead things off. The senior shortstop swings at the first 2. No ball, 2 strikes.
And Schlater way out ahead of it, back-to-back rise balls. She knows she has Barnes chasing.
0-2 fouled away. Barnes will attend the University of Northern Iowa this year. As a student back from her foot injury right before the 2024 softball season. It turned into 3 pins, a plate, and 2 surgeries on her foot.
I just can't get over that comeback story.
Yeah.
I mean, to go through all of that and to say, yeah, I want to keep playing softball. I want to finish out my senior season and to make it here to a state championship. That shows some guts.
Coach Colbert really said she put in some extra reps this season to get ready, get healthy. She's a loud competitor, great compliment defensively to Coranda. The Lions pitcher has that calm demeanor. Strikeout for Schlater. 1 away.
And once again, Schlater just attacks the zone. She's ahead in the count. She makes them pay.
Strikeout number 12 for Sophia Schlater. Allie, we haven't even talked about Sophia Schlater's most shared strikeout of the summer, as this one is fouled straight back. She was invited to a celebrity softball game at Principal Park. And who would they have Sophia Schlater go pitch to? None other than Cooper DeJean, Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl champion. And what did she do? Well, she struck him out. He was not prepared for the rise ball. Let's leave it at that.
Watching this right now, I think I'd have the same result if I went up and tried to hit.
Asked Coach Eby about it. I said, did the team get to go? She's like, we didn't get to go. When Sophia first got the call, didn't quite know what it was, but she got more details, went to it, went there, had a blast with it. And Linn-Mar now with a base runner. As the throw from Allen a little low, Richards could not pick it. And how about Mallory Palmer? A triple in her last at bat. This will be an error here, but Palmer.
And a great play up the middle by Allen. First baseman in that situation. It's a tough play, but you'd really like to see her get that scoop for the second out.
And it will go E3 in the books as Lexus Krug, the DP, takes a hack at the first pitch. Will attend Iowa State's going to study marketing and ag business, a double major. There's a pop-up on the bunt attempt. Richards fields it. Now the ball is away from the first baseman. Runner goes to first.
Nope, the ball was dead. That was an out.
And calling everybody safe. Waukee Northwest needs to get the ball to the circle, and they can argue with the umpires once the play's over.
So the runner at first. So Lexus Krug is out. She cannot run into the fielder who's catching the ball. So she is out.
And if here, we'll listen in.
I'll talk. I didn't see that back part of it. Okay, we got time.
There was contact, yes.
Okay, I've got a catch. I've got when she turned, that's when the ball came out. I have a tag up at first base. She goes to second base. Do any of you have interference on the runner that caused the ball to come out?
What I would say here, and I'm gonna go with this. I let the play develop out. I saw the girl kind of step into the fielder, and that's what made the ball go out.
Okay, so what are we gonna do here?
I think we're gonna call about a runner interference there because if she knocked the ball out of the glove.
So we're gonna go retired runner interference.
Yes.
So we gotta call the runner on second out.
Yes.
So we have what? So we're going retired runner interference because she swerved in to cause the interference.
Yes.
And she swerved in after the catch, and that means we have 2 outs, and we're done.
Yes.
The runner on second's out because of retired runner. The runner closest to home is going to be out.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You're correct.
Okay. We got an out here. Okay. This is what I'm being told, so I don't have.
Sorry, go ahead.
We're good. We got the ball was caught.
Okay.
The runner going to first swerved out and caused the interference makes the ball go, that runs into the first baseman, made the ball go away, and that's what was able to make that's what interferes to be able to make a play on the second runner going to second base. So that makes a retired runner interference. So that would be the runner closest home would be out.
She was already out.
Yes, that's why the other runner is out.
Okay.
If she's out, then that's retired runner's interference because she swerved after the catch. No, just let me go. So she swerved into her after the catch, and that's what caused the ball to go away.
Was she still in the baseline? She's allowed to have the baseline.
No, she's not. She's not allowed. She has to.
But she has to run through the base.
She has to not make contact. She has to go out of the way.
No, she has the baseline.
No, she doesn't. The fielder has the right of way. She has to swerve around the fielder. The fielder has the right of way no matter where we're at. Yep, that's what we're gonna go with, Coach.
Coach Colbert not happy, but Allie, the right call?
Yeah, I mean, so the bunt is popped up. Laurel Richards catches the ball, and then on the transition, the runner runs into her throwing hand, which made it runner interference. So that is why the runner going from first to second is called out as well.
And that is how the top of the 7th inning comes to a close for Linn-Mar's offensive opportunity. And now Waukee Northwest will come to the plate. 6, 7, 8. All coming up here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. 5A title is on the line. They'll debate it up in the stands. They'll debate it on car rides home. Debating it at home as well. Leela Appledorn will be our batter as Emily Caranda gets in to try and continue her fantastic performance against this Wolves lineup. 3 hits for Waukee Northwest and 1 Linn-Mar error. And the Linn-Mar dugout trying to pump up the Lions crowd. Use it as some fuel here moving forward.
We said this was going to be a pitcher's duel, and it has been exactly that. Now the question remains, will this game end in regulation?
Waukee Northwest will try and put a run in here in the 7th. Appledorn, the batter, first pitch swinging, is fouled straight back. Leela Appledorn, a lead-off, or excuse me, a one-out single back in the 2nd inning. She is 1 for 2. That was the inning the Wolves left the bases loaded. And Coranda pumps in strike 2, catching the corner. Oh, 2, swung on a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Coranda.
And I think Coranda just has fuel to her fire right now. She is throwing with the most movement we've seen this entire game. You'll see that drop ball just falls right out from underneath Appledorn's bat.
Hazel-Leinen fouls the first pitch back as Coranda works the outside part of the plate.
Both Leinen and Schulte on deck have 2 of Northwest's 3 hits tonight.
And Appledorn, who just struck out, had the 3rd. Grounder back to Coranda. The throw to Gander. And there's 2 away. Elena Schulte now the batter. She has reached both times. She walked back in the 2nd inning and had a hit in the 5th. The leadoff single. She was stranded at 2nd. Hard hit ball up the middle in her last at bat. Carson Michael, the 2nd baseman, dove for it, scooped it, but could not make the throw. Schulte was a courtesy runner as an 8th grader on the 2022 state title team. Now as a junior, trying to win another.
And Schulte showing slap here, just trying to find a way on base for Shea Davis, who had the home run in the quarterfinal matchup.
And looks at strike 2. Coach Eby trying to motion. Just calm down. Stay within yourself.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, down.
Good take by Schulte. This Waukee Northwest team, their motto all year long, get it done. It's been a young team with great senior leaders. They've been on a mission since last year's state tournament quarterfinal loss. Fair ball, Cassidy Fields, but you're not going to get the speedy Schulte. She was at the state track meet, and the sprinter showing her speed here at the state softball tournament.
And Linn-Mar just lucky there to keep that ball in the infield. Easily could have turned into a double for Schulte. Lay it out on the line. And clearly safe.
Shea Davis comes to the plate, 2 away. Schulte at first. Big swing by Davis.
Big swing, just a little behind.
0 for 1 tonight with that sac bunt. Had a home run in the quarterfinal round game. Stealing 2nd and getting in safely is Schulte, and now with the stolen base, the game-winning run could come across with a base hit.
And Northwest has nothing to lose there on the steal. You have to get a runner into scoring position in this situation. And I mean, Schulte blazing fast. So now, I mean, with the runner at 2nd, if Shea Davis gets one into the outfield, you have to imagine Coach Eby is sending that runner around 3rd.
So no balls, 2 strikes. And Shea Davis, the batter. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Coranda delivers strike 3. We're going extra innings.
Stop it, Megan.
Coach Maddie Colbert keeping her team fired up, and now the dugout pumping up the crowd. 6 strikeouts by Emily Coranda.
1 base at a time here. 1 base at a time. Let's go.
All right, we move to the 8th inning. Before we do, I want to let you know that rising from the ashes for a 2nd consecutive season, it's college wrestling. The heart of the mat beats in the great state of Iowa. You can catch the grit, the glory, and the champions of tomorrow. It'll feature the Hawkeye women, Cyclone men, NAIA Division 2 and 3, as well as some doubleheaders. Join us as college wrestling coverage returns again this December on Iowa PBS. This is the 7th state title game all time to go to extra innings scoreless. Last time was 2012, a 1A game between Martinsdale St. Mary's and Earlham. So here we go, 8-9-1 coming to the plate for Linn-Mar. Allie, I believe when we started this whole broadcast, you said this would be a pitcher's duel.
Sometimes I'm right.
Runs would be at a premium. Base runners would be at a premium. I don't know if you have a crystal ball or with these two pitchers, if everyone expected this, but it is, as expected, fantastic. Haley Alvey fouling the first pitch straight back into the net.
You just look at the statistics for both these pitchers throughout the season, and this game has lived up to every bit of the hype in the circle.
This is popped up, will find the seats. And no balls, 2 strikes as Sophia Schlater, the freshman pitcher, with 12 strikeouts through 7 innings, gets ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes once again. And fouled straight back, just catching a piece is Alvey. This Linn-Mar team, their goal at the start of the year was make it to state. They said once we made it to state, our new goal, the ship. They want to win the championship.
I still think it's crazy. This Linn-Mar team started the season unranked.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you had the injuries in there. Not a lot of people knew what this team was capable of coming into the season, but they turned a lot of heads very fast. They were in that top 10 within the first week.
This is fouled straight back and out of play, and they were open about it. Coach said we were unranked. We were shocked, and we use that as motivation. And if you look at their scores of their first games of the season, 4 shutouts to start. And they won 8 games to start the season. The second poll, by the way, did have them as high as 5th. So they not only jumped into the top 15, they jumped into the top 5. Alvey down on strikes.
And Sophia Schlater is still locked in. Pitcher's now in inning 8 and showing no sign of stopping.
First pitch strike. Sophia Schlater was talking about her parents, and she said they've been so supportive. She said, my mom always reminds me, be intentional, compete every pitch.
I love it. I love it when you're hearing that from your coaches and your parents. It's I mean, it's so important for parents to keep the messaging positive to these athletes.
There's the 0-2, 3-pitch strikeout. Carson Michael goes down, and there's 2 away. 14 strikeouts now for Schlater. Top of the order coming to the plate. Brenna Gander, 0 for 3. First pitch strike.
Schlater is locked in right now. Everything she's doing is attacking the zone.
This is slapped over the shortstop's head. Maggie Allen cannot find it. Davis on this shift got there very quickly, but Gander, a 2-out single into left center.
Really nice job by Gander poking that ball out into center. And this is a huge out for Sophia Schlater when you look at who's on deck. For Linn-Mar right now, they need to find any way to get Kootenai on base. Emily Coranda standing on deck, looking for her 3rd hit of the game.
Hayden Coatney, the Lions center fielder, 2 strikeouts, and had that pop-up that Sanger, the catcher, caught right in front of us. There's a look at the dugout cam of the Linn-Mar Lions.
Okay, here we go.
This is the 1 seed, Waukee Northwest, and the 2 seed, Linn-Mar, in extra innings. Top of the 8th, base runner on with 2 outs. First pitch strike to Coatney. Time called ball switch here.
The air is getting very humid. I don't know if you've noticed that over the last couple innings. I really feel like the air has gotten stagnant. The breeze is completely gone.
There's the 0-1 upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Say Hayden Kootenai here gets on base. How do you approach Emily Coranda on deck? You know the Northwest dugout's already thinking about that. If she comes up with 2 runners on, what do you do?
She smacked a double in her last at-bat into left field in the 6th inning. Will she come to the plate? Here's the 2-1. This is grounded foul by Coatney. And there's 2 strikes. Sophia Schlater gave up 3 runs on 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, walked 2 in the semifinals. In the quarterfinals, a 5A tournament record, 15 strikeouts. Gave up no runs on 4 hits, walked 4 batters.
And a great grab by Sanger behind the plate. A payoff pitch right here.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That is ball 4. And that is the first walk of the game issued by Sophia Schlater.
And I think Northwest needs to have a conversation here about how you approach this at bat. And you'll see there they decided to put her on first base.
Coranda draws the intentional walk.
That's the right decision.
And so instead of giving Coranda an opportunity to put a run in for Linn-Mar, Annie Cassidy comes to the plate.
This game's going to end on a big hit. It has to. It's the 8th inning. This game's going to end on the big hit. Northwest just didn't want it to be right there. All the respect in the world to Emily Coranda in what she's done in the circle and at the plate today.
Sweet will come in to run for Coranda. Courtesy runner for the 3rd time tonight for the pitcher. And Cassidy, the batter. First pitch swung on and missed.
And Coach Colbert's telling Cassidy here, hey, let's take a deep breath. You got this.
And looks at strike 2. Cassidy was hoping that was up. Instead, she's behind in the count. How about Schlater continuing to attack the zone?
She is so composed right now. Her composure is elite.
And strike 3 to end the inning. Still scoreless. And the freshman's fired up.
Wow. This is her game to win right here. Sophia Schlater, the biggest strikeout of her high school career, comes with a rise ball above the hands.
"15 strikeouts, issued her first walks of the game, but left 3 of them stranded here in the 8th inning. And so that is 7 now left on base. Well, there's nothing like ballpark food. How about we bring the Iowa State Fair, though, into the bullpen? It's a whole new game. Paul Yeager was able to preview some of the new foods coming to the fair this year and vote on his favorites, catch his insights, and just a cornucopia of other video stories during coverage of the Iowa State Fair, 9 p.m. nightly, August 11th through the 16th, only on statewide Iowa PBS. I guarantee you he will say something hilarious. It might be like dad joke, you won't laugh, but it might be hilarious when he's describing the fair food.
I'll laugh.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I'll laugh.
Okay, let's get serious again. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning here. A scoreless game, trying to crown the Class 5A state champion. And Waukee Northwest, top of the order, comes to the plate. Sophia Schlater, 15 strikeouts from the circle, steps into the batter's box to lead off the 8th inning.
And that was the pitch. That was the pitch that Schlater wants back, and Coranda knows she let that one hang a little too high over the plate. Coranda has been so good this entire game. A very, very rare mistake.
And Schlater being told to step into the box. I think she's having a hard time gripping the bat. Here's the 1-1. You mentioned that humidity. And now strike 2.
I mean, I'm announcing the game and my palms are sweating here behind home plate just with the humidity in the air.
You just get stickier and stickier on some days here at the state softball tournament. Reaching for that one. Coranda picks it up, makes the throw over to first, and there's one away. And Schlater is doing it from the circle defensively. Good hitter. Hasn't come through yet for the Wolves, but passes the baton to Anya Van Zetten. Also 0 for 3. Emily Coranda, really only 4 hits allowed to this very dangerous Wolves offensive lineup. There's a base hit into right center for Van Zetten. She can fly, and the ball squirts away in the outfield. Van Zetten headed towards third, is going to get the red light and be held up. Anya Van Zetten, the senior, delivers.
And Linn-Mar lucky Van Zetten started celebrating, because I think with her speed, she might have had a chance to come around and score on that hit. We talk about the moisture in the air and in the outfield. The grass is starting to get wet.
It'll go down as a hit and an error. A single and an error as Courtney and Borchers couldn't find it. Let's listen in.
It's over. There's nothing. Yes, you need to play baseline. You're going 4 in the air. Okay. Let's do this thing. We've done it before. We can do it. Come on. 1, 2, 3, out. Let's go. You got it.
And all positive from Coach Colbert. I love it. She says, we've done this before. Let's do it again. You'll see this hit by Van Zetten. She's coming around third. She gets to third. She's celebrating. Coach Evie's watching that ball. She knows the play's not over.
Okay, Sander. Here we go.
Good reminder to always stay locked in. And now Laurel Richards, the batter. 73 degrees. How about this? 90% relative humidity right now.
You can feel it.
At 10:05.
Right there. Come on.
Little contact could score. Van Zetten. Only one out here for the Waukee Northwest Wolves in the 8th inning. Here's the 0-1. Down low, 1-1 the count.
And Crandon knows this is a huge out. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised Linn-Mar's defense, the outfield is playing as deep as they are.
Here's the 1-1. This is fouled out of play. And the count will go 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So even if they make a catch in the outfield, they have to be able to make the throw on the tag.
And Van Zetten has a lot of speed right there at third base.
Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the state track and field meet. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Coranda to Richards. Base hit into right center field. It's down, and Waukee Northwest is going to win the 5A title in 2025.
What a game. We knew it was going to come down to a big hit, and at the end, it was the Waukee Northwest Wolves. The hit by Laurel Richards into right center.
Waukee Northwest won it all in 2022, the first year of the new high school in their 4th straight state tournament appearance. They are champs once again. First walk-off in a 5A game since 2016, Johnston and Pleasant Valley. First ever 1-0 title game in 5A.
You'll see this hit. Van Zetten at third base. She is tagging all the way. She knows she has to make it home safely when the ball drops. Coach Carrie Eby jumping, knowing that they have just done it.
And some of that celebration and dancing the players were telling us Coach Eby has been doing this year. For Linn-Mar, too, the Lions. Man, I tell you what, you tip your cap because that pitcher's duel that you expected, you got it. This delivered as a championship game.
This is one of the best high school state championship games I have seen in a very long time, especially in the circle. Hats off to Emily Coranda and Sophia Schlater for the performance they both just put on.
Well, you can relive the championship excitement. Share these moments with your family, friends, and neighbors. Visit iowapbs.org for archives of championship games. Anytime. Pink t-shirts are handed out, and the Wolves are celebrating a 5A title.
Presenting the Class 5A All-Tournament team medals is Executive Director Aaron Gerlich
and Softball Administrator Jason Esslinger. Here's your 2025 5A All-Tournament teams. From Waukee Northwest, Anya Van Zetten. From Linn-Mar, Emma Barnes. From Waukee Northwest, Meredith Thompson. From Linn-Mar, Annie Cassidy. From Ankeny Centennial, Jordan Kennedy. From Cedar Falls, Sydney Runyon. From Ankeny Centennial, Maddie Ott. From Linn-Mar, Carson Michael. From Waukee Northwest, Elena Schulte. From Linn-Mar, Emily Corenda. And your 2025 5A All-Tournament Team Captain. From Waukee Northwest, Sophia Schlater.
Allie Sophia Schlater certainly proved that she is a phenomenal talent. This freshman, captain of the all-tournament team, 15 strikeouts in the championship game.
She came out today and proved she's the best, and she is dominant in the circle. I don't think she quite had the tournament she wanted at the plate, but it was so overshadowed by what she did in the circle, her ability to move the ball, her velocity on the pitch. Absolutely incredible.
It went extra innings, but she matched that quarterfinal total with 15 Ks, had 3 strikeouts in the 8th inning, none bigger than when Linn-Mar had the bases loaded.
Now for the trophy presentation. In addition to receiving medallions, every participating player will receive a commemorative softball provided by Iowa Farm Bureau, title sponsor of the Girls Athletic Union. Presenting the awards are members of the IGHSAU Board of Directors. Congratulations to the runners-up in Class 5A, head coach Maddie Colbert and the Linn-Mar Lions. Outstanding 2025 softball season. And your 2025 Class 5A State Softball Champions, head coach Carrie Eby and the Wolves of Waukee Northwest. And now at this time, Laurel Richards, complete your bracket. Waukee Northwest fans, you're welcome to greet your team in the winner's circle located on the baseball diamond behind us.
The senior applies the sticker, Laurel Richards for Waukee Northwest. Finishes the bracket as top-seeded Waukee Northwest holds on to defeat the second-seeded Linn-Mar Lions 1-0 in 8 innings. Both pitchers a phenomenal performance. That run, by the way, unearned in the books because of the error on the hit by Van Zetten. But how about that? To start your championship performances here in Fort Dodge, our 5A title is crowned. 3 championship games all coming up tomorrow starting at 2:30. Williamsburg and Dubuque-Wahlert will battle for 3A. Thanks for joining us.
Funding provided by
With our Iowa roots and Midwestern values, Farmers Mutual Hail is committed to offering innovative farm insurance for America's farmers, just as we have for 6 generations. Farmers Mutual Hail, America's crop insurance company.
Fareway Meat and Grocery. For more than 80 years, Fareway has been proud to be an active part of the communities we serve. Learn more at fareway.com.
Musco Lighting is honored to support Iowa PBS. We're an Iowa company that lights local schools, community fields, and stadiums, arenas, and venues in more than 125 countries. While our reach is global, our commitment is local.